So, along my spiritual journey, I've been reading a lot of books, and one of them is Sacred Woman by Queen Afua. So, in this book, which is quite thick, haven't gotten through the whole thing, she starts out by talking about the womb space. Women, we're creators. We are the ones who bring life into this world. And we live in a world that has kind of used our bodies. And I'm not trying to make a statement, but because we grew up in a world that we were kind of commodified, our bodies, all throughout the world, women have been abused and used for their sexual parts by men, for the most part, whenever they like. And of course, it's not to talk bad about all men, but in general, women are not really taught to love their womb, their uterus, everything that makes them a woman. And so she's talking about getting in touch with that as a starting point that is very vital. I say all that to say I've begun my womb healing journey. I've been somebody who's dealt with fibroids in the past and heavy menstrual bleeding. And I've begun yoni steaming. And so yoni steaming, yoni is just a word for the sacred space, the womb, the vagina, we can say. It's called a yoni, and steam as in steaming with herbs. So those herbal properties can kind of heal, and it's kind of self-care for the womb space, for the vagina. How it works is you can buy a yoni steamer, which is specifically does this for you. Or you can, if you're very traditional, just boil some water, let it cool, put some herbs there, and then sit on top of the pot with a long skirt or a blanket. Wrap yourself up and sit for, I believe, maximum 30 minutes. I've started doing this practice, and I just didn't really think that it was going to do anything, but I think spiritually I've come to really enjoy it because I realize that we don't, as women, do much for our vaginas besides wash them and have intercourse so we can have kids, or just generally just for the pleasure of men. So actually taking the time to be like, okay, this is actually where life comes from. And women, we don't really recognize that. So I used the following herbs that I got from this company. I forget the name of it, but the herbs are calendula, yarrow, mugwort, and rose. These are all herbs that are good for just like feminine healing, regulating periods and menstrual flow. They're called mother herbs, I believe, some of them. So, Sacred Woman, very good. Again, I've only read the first couple chapters, but she just says so much in here, and it's for women of color. So if you're just a spiritual person, it resonates, and it's deep. I really enjoy it, and I wanted to share. Thank you so much. This is Rain Shine Fine, signing out.